Theo, honey, are you okay? It's getting a bit late and you were supposed to be back a few hours ago. I just want to make sure everything is okay. Theo?
What? Why are you bothering me?
Well, you've missed dinner and I just wanted to know where you are. I am your wife, so I think I should be able to ask my husband where he is at almost 9 in the evening.
If you must know, I'm out with some of my mates from work.
Oh, okay. But why couldn't you just tell me that? I've made dinner and it's gone to waste now. Not to mention I've been worried sick about you.
Well, I forgot.
It's just, a little heads up would have been nice.
I said I forgot, okay? Jeez, what else do you want me to say?
Ugh, nothing. Whatever.
Actually, now that I've got you, I need you to pick me up.
What?
Yeah, we've had a few too many, so I can't drive back. I need you to come pick me up. I'm sending you the GPS coordinates right now.
But it's all the way across town. I've had one glass of wine with my dinner and I'm really tired, so I don't really want to take the car or risk getting a DUI.
Oh, come on, you've only had one glass. Besides, if you get caught, it'll only be a couple of points on your license. I'm already near the limit, and if I get caught again, I'll lose my license.
So it's okay if I get caught, but not you?
Why do you have to be like that? I mean, you've not even had that much. You wouldn't be breaking the law or anything.
Look, I'm sorry, Theo, but I'm not coming to get you. You'll just have to get a taxi back or something.
That's gonna cost way too much. Come on, just come and pick me up. I mean, what's the point of marrying you if you aren't even gonna help when I need it?
Excuse you?
I'm just saying that a good wife would come and get me. Don't you want to be a good wife?
Don't you want to be a good husband and not blow all of your money on drinks at a crummy little bar?
It's my money, not yours, so I can do whatever I want with it.
Well, in that case, you can get yourself a taxi home with it, because I'm not going to spend my money putting petrol in my car just so I can come and pick your drunk self up.
You're so mean. Just wait until I tell my mom about this tomorrow. At least she knows how to treat me right.
Oh yes, the woman can do no wrong. Do we really have to go on this trip with your mom and dad?
What's the issue with my parents now?
Be fair. You know your mom is so judgmental of me. I feel like nothing I ever do is right or good enough for her.
Well, that's to be expected. My mom wants what's best for me. Of course she's going to be critical of anyone I'm with.
I just find it a bit much is all. Can you try and talk to her for me? See if she can just, I don't know, lay off me a bit? I'd be really grateful if you could.
I suppose I could. Only if you can pick me up from the bar, though.
Are you seriously going to blackmail me?
Hey, we both want something. You help me, and I'll help you.
Fine. I'll be there in 20 minutes.
Thanks, babe.
You promise that you'll talk to your mom for me?
Yeah, I promise. Just hurry up, will ya? I'm getting tired and want to have a good sleep before we go on holiday tomorrow.
I'll be there soon.
Hello, Faye?
Grace, is everything all right? It's quite late.
Yes, sorry about that. I just needed to confirm a few things before we head up to the cabin tomorrow.
Oh, sure. Okay. What did you need to go over?
We want to get going by 10 a.m., so I need to make sure Theo is up and dressed and that all of his bags are properly packed.
What? Sure, I guess.
You guess? That's not really good enough, Faye. I need you to be sure that he will be ready. We need to be gone by 10 so that we can get to the cabin by 12. The owners, who are friends of ours if you need reminding, are very busy people, so we can't be late. That means you need to be ready too. Do you think you can handle that?
Yes, we will both be ready.
Good. Oh, and do try to be a bit more chipper. We don't want a sourpuss ruining the holiday now, do we?
No, of course not.
Now, Faye, there's no need to be overly sensitive. I meant no offense.
I'm just tired. It's almost midnight and I have been at work all day before having to stop your son from drinking himself into oblivion tonight. It tends to make one a bit exhausted.
Theo wouldn't act like that.
No? Why don't you ask him tomorrow? But for now, I'm going to say goodnight, as I am quite tired and it's going to be an early start tomorrow. Good night, Grace.
Good night, Faye. Good morning. Are you two ready to go?
Almost, Grace. Just getting the last of our bags into the car.
I see. Does that mean you're too busy to say good morning then?
Good morning.
How can you still be packing at this time? Didn't I tell you to be ready last night? You should have sorted everything out yesterday so you could just get in the car and go.
It's okay. We're all packed now. We're heading over to yours now so we can travel together.
Okay, well, hurry up. We don't want to be late.
We'll be there in a few minutes. See you soon.
Very well. See you soon.
Theo, where did you run off to? I got the last of our bags into the cabin. I turned around and you were gone. How could you leave me with your parents on my own like that?
Huh? What's so wrong about it? They're my parents, so you'll be fine. Besides, I said I'd visit an old friend of mine who lives up this way.
What? This is supposed to be a family vacation. It's the first time I've been on holiday with your parents, and I don't really want to be on my own with them.
What do you want me to do about that?
Come back to the cabin, please. I need you here to help me. I'm really quite nervous.
Look, you're a big girl. You can be by yourself for a little while. I hardly ever get to see my friend. We're gonna hang out for a little while. You can do whatever you want.
But your mom is already judging me and bossing me around. She's treating me like a servant. Not to mention the sleeping arrangements.
What's wrong with the sleeping arrangements?
What do you mean, what's wrong? We're in completely separate rooms.
And?
And why have I been put in a completely separate room in a building that's practically a little outhouse from the main cabin, while you and your parents are in the cabin? Being married, I thought that we'd, share the same room and the same bed. Does this not bother you?
Well, I mean, it's not that bad. I guess my mom just decided that we shouldn't share the same bed when they're here. She'd be too uncomfortable knowing her son was sleeping in the same bed as another woman. I'm still her little boy in her eyes. It's kind of sweet, don't you think?
No, I don't think it's sweet. I think that she needs to understand that we are married for goodness sake, and married people share beds. Can you please talk to her about it? I think what she's done is really unfair, and I can't say anything because she's not my mother.
Yeah, but to be fair, you're not really a part of the main family, are you?
What?
It's just, the main cabin is where me and my family usually stay. You know, blood relatives? Guests usually stay in the outbuilding where you are.
But I'm your wife. That kind of makes me a part of the family. That's the whole point of getting married, to integrate your partner into your families.
But you're not really family. Not blood. That's what I mean.
Okay, I get it. Fine.
See, I knew you'd understand. So, you're gonna stay in the outbuilding?
Mm-hmm.
Great. Well, tell my mom that I'm visiting a friend and that I'll be back soon. Don't wait up for me though. We tend to end up losing track of time while catching up. LOL.
Sure.
See you later. Faye! Faye, where are you? And where's the car? Answer me!
Hello, Theo. Glad to see you finally noticed I was gone. It's only taking you, 24 hours? I'm surprised you were able to drag yourself out of bed long enough to notice, to be honest.
What are you on about? Where have you gone? My mom said that you just picked all your bags up, put them back in the car, and drove off. Why?
Well, your mom's not lying. I've gone back home. Well, I say home. Back to the apartment. I'm currently in the process of packing all of my things into boxes so that I can move them all out.
Why would you do that?
Because I'm leaving you. Why else?
What?
Yeah, after yesterday, I finally came to realize that you don't love me and you never have. You were just after someone to pick you up after your messes and pay off whatever debts you managed to rack up. And let me tell you, there was a lot.
That's not true. I want to be with you.
Uh-huh. You wanted to be with me so much that you ran off to go and sleep with some other woman as soon as we got to the cabin, right?
What? What are you on about? Don't be ridiculous.
I'm not stupid, Theo. When I asked your mom what friend lived nearby, she told me that a girl called Laura was close and that you guys have been childhood sweethearts. It doesn't take a genius to put two and two together.
Look, that was just a one-time thing. It'll never happen again, I swear.
Oh, I don't care what you do. I'm not family, so it doesn't matter to me. In fact, just to make it official, I've left you some divorce papers to sign when you get back, so that it can be legally official that I'm not family.
Hang on, wait a minute, Faye. Aren't you acting a little bit hastily? I don't want to get divorced.
Of course you don't, because then you'll lose the person who has been making your life easy for you. I bet you don't even realize everything I do for you, do you? I clean up after you, I cook your meals, I pay all of the bills. You won't last 2 minutes without me, and you know it. But that's not my problem anymore. Oh, and if you think you can get away with not signing them, it won't work. With your infidelity, a judge would rule in my favor and grant me a divorce anyway. So it'd just be easier for everyone if you sign the papers.
But what'll I tell my parents?
That's not my problem. They're your family, not mine.
Fine, but don't try and come begging me to take you back, because I won't.
Funny, I was just about to say the same thing. Goodbye, Theo. Thank you for showing me that I was never part of your family to begin with, and that I should never want to be. I moved out of the apartment that Theo and I had shared, and when he got back from his trip with his parents, he signed the divorce papers like I asked. I was able to move on with my life, and I have found somebody new who actually treats me like a queen and a wanted member of his family.